someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. You've got to keep control of your time, and you can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. If you wait till you know everything, it's too late. An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. The more you learn, the more you earn. The rich invest in time, the poor invest in money. Intensity is the price of excellence. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. Life is like a snowball. The important thing is finding wet snow and a really long hill. Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. Tell me who your heroes are, and I'll tell you how you'll turn out to be. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. In the business world, the rear-view mirror is always clearer than the windshield. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Never ask a barber if you need a haircut. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. What the wise do in the beginning, fools do in the end. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. You never know who's swimming naked until the tide goes out. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Forecasts may tell you a great deal about the forecaster. They tell you nothing about the future. I learned to go into business only with people whom I like, trust, and admire. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing things with magic. True power is restraint. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble. If you aren't thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. An investor should act as though he had a lifetime decision card with just 20 punches on it. A horse that can count to 10 is a remarkable horse, not a remarkable mathematician. Buy things you do not need. Soon you will have to sell things you need. Never give up searching for the job that you're passionate about. We don't have to be smarter than the rest. We have to be more disciplined than the rest. You know, you keep doing the same things and you keep getting the same result over and over again. I do know that when I am 60, I should be attempting to achieve different personal goals than those which had priority at age 20. Games are won by players who focus on the playing field, not by those whose eyes are glued to the scoreboard. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. The most important thing to do if you find yourself in a hole is to stop digging. If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest of humanity to think about the other 99%. When you combine ignorance and leverage, you get some pretty interesting results. If past history was all that is needed to play the game of money, the richest people would be librarians. It is better to be approximately right than precisely wrong. To be successful, look for the job you will take if you don't need a job. If you can't tell whose side someone is on, they are not on yours. Reading could be the best addiction one could have. The only proven side effect is imagination and an edge in knowledge. I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute.